Hello? Hello? Nice, okay. It seems that it's already streaming. I will share this. Twitter. Okay. As my title states, to all 0 people watching this video, excellent. I'm gonna be talking about urban planning and Genshin Impact. One, I don't actually know shit about urban planning, like, officially. This is just from the perspective of someone that can walk around and look at things and being like, okay, wow, it sure would be a pain in the ass to live here, kind of thing. Let me get a Fontaine team together. Miss Farina. There's no one who runs fast other than just dudes. Tall dudes. Ah, scrap it. I need to be speeding along. This guy's a sprint, stamina reduction, and who else is faster? This guy and Mona or Ayaka? Probably Ayaka. Okay, Fontaine, as that one tweet when, like, Kaveh goes to Fontaine, and it's like, you planned this city? This city was planned? Yeah, that's how I feel about this garbage, okay? First off, everyone hates the stupid elevator that you get in Romaritime Harbor. I have notes on this. So, what I'm gonna be talking about for each goddamn city is that, one, how do you travel in and out of the city? There are land paths and water paths. No air because no one can fly except for whatever those things in Fontaines and gliders, okay? And any regional specialties in getting there. For instance, Sumeru utilizes Sumpter beasts regularly, right? And then inner city travel, okay? Distances between major things, points of interest, places you gotta go. And any emergency procedures, accessibility, like trade routes, that sort of thing, okay? I'm gonna become so fucking angry throughout this entire stream because this is just a miserable... Fontaine is just a miserable fucking piece of shit when it comes to it, okay? First of all, getting to the country, nightmare, okay? There's this giant waterfall. Go away! There's this giant waterfall around the entire country, and I guess that's how they define their borders. As a result, you know, you gotta take an elevator up, because there's no way you can get up other than climbing stairs, flying, or, you know, their mechanical elevators things. I have no idea how trading ships get to Romaritime Harbor and Lumidos or whatever. Lumidos Harbor? I don't know how to pronounce it. What a nightmare. Anyways, so for instance, I guess this is covering all countries. This port, the Ormuz Harbor, or no, Port Ormuz in Sumeru, to Lyria, I would assume they just travel like here, and then Lyria Harbor to Inazuma just goes straight across the giant ocean. I have no idea how this connects to anything. I'm assuming they're going to release the new region of Lyria at some point because they keep referencing this tea-producing town, Chenu Vale or whatever it's called. And I assume they'll travel this way across somehow, and this way across somehow. Furthermore, I checked out earlier, there's a small harbor right here in Mondstadt City. I previously assumed it was just for leisure on Cider Lake, but it also seems like this may be an exit into whatever larger water region, so they can also participate in small amounts of trade this way. Anyways, yeah. This is this. Oh. Oh! Wow! Hi, Ying! Congrats on being the only person here. Or actually, I don't know. It says concurrent viewers both 2 and 1 at the same time, so whoever the other person is, yay! Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so fucking mad at this. This place. Okay, let me jump down. If I lived in Fontaine, I would just die or move out, because this place sucks, alright? First of all, you get here, and there's this one slow-ass elevator up. I would assume that most people just take their ships in because they need to travel up and down into, like, you know, the waterfall central area, so they sit on the elevator and get up there. Okay, great. Good for them. Good for them. They opened this up. This is actually great. I love how Fontaine got this. Otherwise, they would have to manually transport all goods upward, take them off the ship, transfer them to another ship. This is a good idea, okay? This is, like, probably the only good thing about Fontaine, because I am not taking that elevator up. Everyone hates that stupid elevator. I think, yeah, you can't get up there any other way in the first place, so you had to take the stupid-ass elevator, you had to wait for it to show up. I think it was already here when you first come, and then you take it. I'm not taking it up. That thing is a solid, like, 1 minute 30 seconds. LA is evil, okay? Wait. You're gonna see the traffic here? Insane fucking shit, okay? I think the worst part about the aqua buses, like, in theory, it sounds nice, you have public transport to other places, but, like, this... I'm gonna click this. The aqua bus channel is only big enough to hold one aqua bus. It is not 2 aqua buses wide. It is 1 aqua bus. That means this is the only thing going back and forth. Waiting for the aqua bus is like the hour it takes to go there and back, okay? It's garbage. It comes once an hour. It's like BART on off days. It's so fucking annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so you get into the city, you take this long-ass scenic aqua bus, which is nice, but you know, like, if you really have to travel to this harbor, like everyone else doing fucking business or leaving the countries, it's a pain in the ass, okay? Whatever. You take this, it takes forever to get through, oh, you have a little scenic view, blah blah blah, and then you end up looking at the city. I hate this city. Whoever designed this is fucking stupid. I'm not talking about the Genshin designers because obviously it's really beautiful, but like if this was real life, fucking stupid. Idiots. All of them. Like you take this, you walk in, there's no way for me to get there faster, is there? To start ranting about the first entrance area. God. Okay, well, I'll just mention what I remember. There's a small, like, area right in the beginning that isn't actually the harbor that you end up in, and I have no idea what its function is, okay? At the bottom, there's some shipping crates, which implies it may be, like, a tunnel for ships to enter the city, which may be interesting because there is no other way goods can be transported into the city. I took a look, and there is no entrances and exits to this city other than via the aqua buses and that one weird-ass side entrance that you have to go through in a world quest that is completely not obvious. Unless you... I don't know. So, in terms of emergency plans, this place, garbage, okay? You try to get out of the city, you're trapped unless you go by Aquabus and, like, you swim out, you walk along these edges, okay, cool. And also, speaking of that one giant maritime disaster that happened at the fucking end of the Archon quest, yeah, great, awful. Like, I think everyone must have been stuck in there and drowning. Like, really upset, okay? Like, if everything got caught on fire in Fontaine, like, ignore the fact there's water there, okay? There's water breaks, which would keep things from, like, getting too bad, but, like, I think people would die because of this fucking infrastructure. Do you see this? This is all scenic nonsense. You don't do shit here, okay? I have still not figured out what the point of all these, like, side things are. Like, what is this? This doesn't do anything. It just looks pretty. It actually doesn't do anything. I hope, like, whatever architect in this place designed this hell, like, gets blasted. Okay, see? This is always used to indicate, like, elevators or, like, doors that we actually can't go through, but maybe would be functional as an elevator from this small internal area. I don't know why, but so much of their infrastructure is crumbling, and it's really weird to me. Like, so many of these paths just end in broken parts, which means I think they're not spending enough money on infrastructure in the city, and Nouvellette should really try harder. Like, I know he's like, oh, you know, I'm the guy of justice, like, I have to micromanage every single fucking trial, like, what a fucking waste of time! Well, I guess the Oratrice isn't working anymore, but maybe Fontaine should introduce a jury system. Just a thought. Anyways, okay, so this is where the boats come in. The aquabus lands in the central area, and I assume these are smaller transport for either private water taxi or for goods. These are very small, but I guess they can hold some cargo. See various buses docked and then the main aquabus. But the problem is, there's, again, only one channel. So whatever direction the aquabus or whatever direction they choose for that day or time, it is only one way. I swear to fucking God. Like, the smaller buses will do fine, but the aquabus will force the directional flow of the traffic every time. It drives me nuts. This elevator also fucking sucks. Did you know the only way to access the Palais Mermonia is through this elevator? That's right. Everyone who's going to work in the morning needs to take this elevator that can fit like maybe 15 people if they cram. Okay? See, there are no stairs whatsoever in this area that allow you to access this palace. I checked. I literally ran around the entire area and there are no stairs. So this is the highest point in the city and there are no stairs. Like, even in a case of emergency, you're literally bottlenecked into this one stupid little elevator, okay? This is not a hidden path to any kind of staircase here. It's just the end of the fucking railing, okay? I guess before this line shut down, there was supposed to be, an exit here and then to the institute, but, you know, someone blew up the whole fucking institute, so we're shit out of luck, okay? So this is just, I don't know, window dressing at this point. But still, it remains. There's no way to get into the city proper except by fucking taking that stupid elevator! I hate that elevator with a burning passion. There is nothing I hate more than that fucking elevator. Yep, as you can see, there is absolutely no exit from the Palais Mermonia to anywhere else. Is truly a disaster waiting to happen. Okay? I truly feel sorry for people who work at the Steambird. Maybe the reason why Charlotte is so fucking annoying about getting Monsieur Nouvellette to give her an interview is that she has to take so long to get here. She's like, I need to make the most out of it. I need to make the most out of it. I have no idea what those tunnels do in Fontaine. I wish someone would talk about it. I've talked to every single NPC in the city and I still haven't figured out what these tunnels do. I would assume they're either transport or like either for people or for boats. Obviously the open ones are boats, but oh wait, let's see. I haven't seen this guy. Oh, stenographer? Yeah, I don't care, buddy. Anyways, I hope to God these are tunnels for people to walk through, because at least it would make sense. But these don't go anywhere. They really don't. This is a nightmare. Also, when you look at the city, it's separated into generally 3 heights. Okay, the top layer, which is just the Palais Mermonia, and access is only limited by the stupid elevator in the middle of the city. And then the second layer is this little high area that you can see the ledge on the right side and then versus the left side, which is the third area, the lowest area of it. Now obviously there's an underground area, but that's a whole separate can of worms I'm not opening up right now. Anyways, the second tier ends with the Steambird right here. This is the final building. There's nothing else behind it or to the side of it, I believe. And yeah, you can just see it ends here. As you walk around the city from here, you'll notice that there is actually no exit to the lower layer without just straight up jumping off. There are no stairs whatsoever except for at the one point in the city, which is right here and also right here. These are the only two ways to access the lower level, which is insane to me. Someone is dying. Someone is walking like 30 miles a day to get to work, to the Palace Marmonia or the Steambird. Actually, everyone at the Steambird is just screwed. That's why they all hate the Steambird. I swear to God. This is the stairs. I hate this place. I hate this place. I would never live in this city just because it's nightmare. As you can see, there has been no exits to the outside at all whatsoever. Literally, as I pointed out earlier, there will be that one elevator, which I loathe. I should have gone there while I had the chance. There's only one way to exit out of the city without taking an aqua bus, okay? And it's that stupid little elevator. Where is it? I forgot where it exits out. Ugh, no, it exits out on a place that's unreachable by walking. Right. I hate it here. I hate this city. Anyways, yeah. This side and the opposing staircase are the only way to get to the lower level. The fucking Mathari Passage, or whatever it's called. I hate you. Garbage. Garbage. Absolutely. Miserable. So, if you live on this level, or on that previous level we just walked down from, the only way to access the Palace Marmonia, again, is this elevator right here. Miserable stuff. We're walking around. Thankfully the bottom tier is a loop, so at least that is not too bad. I don't know if you can enter and exit through the center. I don't think you can, so that's also a wasted opportunity. Because there is an internal thing here, but you can't just exit out the back of the elevator. The elevator just ends here, yeah. I'm not calling the elevator. I'm not taking the stupid elevator. I hate the fucking elevators here. Oh my god, I hate Genshin so much. They can't even have a second elevator. They just have one fucking elevator in Fontaine. Fontaine is a joke. Fontaine was not an urban planned legend, okay? They were just like, what is gonna look nice? And then they said, okay, we're calling it a day now. Okay, this is the other rare staircase that will allow you to go to the next level in Fontaine. And as I said, this completes a loop, so this side of the city is a little higher, weirdly enough. By the way, this is Farina's house. I will be stalking her outside her house every single day. This part's rather empty, which I wish there was more commercial and residential things right here. This is a great place for development. Oh shit, that's the sewers. I don't think Fontaine has indoor plumbing, so I don't know what the point of the sewers is, so okay, it sure exists, I guess. Waste management in the city must be a nightmare. Look at all these houses. Yeah. What always concerned me was, at the beginning, they obviously designed Mondstadt to have a lot of housing, and then every single city afterwards is like, where's the fucking housing? Where's the fucking housing? I just assume at this point people live in the goddamn walls. There's like no way they have space for all these fucking people. Oh yeah, the fallopian tube, I don't know, they're obsessed with circles, man. Look at this shit. I don't know, Freud is laughing at you, Finn. I hate this city. I hate this city. Like, again, whatever in-universe designer did it, fuck you. Alright. Yeah, this is the higher tier, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Why is there such a fucking large-ass city? And there's no space. Literally, they have all these tiers built, and all it does is just hold useless boats. God damn it. I hate this city. Okay, and the one other exit that is walkable into the city is this one. Insane. Absolutely insane. Did I take this elevator earlier? No, it automatically resets, thank god. Go to the Court of Fontaine. This one's a pretty short one. I guess that the implication of this elevator existing is that likely that there's actually a boat that stops here and you can do private trading, and this one is probably an access boat to access like a water elevator or something for a boat to float up. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this is. You cannot get past this little platform, so I assume the boat docks here and then opens up there, and I don't know where it goes afterwards, but there's actually no way to walk down to the city, so I assume this is used for exclusively trading purposes. Again, who is using this? I don't know. Where are we going? I don't know. This is like a stop on the line that is no longer existent, which really begs the question, why doesn't this one exist? Like, what does it do? It has crumbled... It's crumbled shit at the end. Like, is this just infrastructure like, just failing, or did they just give up on plugging the end? I don't fucking know. Look at this. This entire city is in shambles. Like, where's this line going? There is no human population living in this area other than people who just have their, like, tiny houses here. And also the Melusines, okay? I don't know what they're doing. So there's all just wasted. I don't know what this fucking does. And I don't know, did it blow up? Did they just stop it? Like, it's not part of the part of Fontaine that just fucking blew up, so God knows what's going on. I hate this city. 0 out of 10. It looks beautiful, but it is so awful to live in there. I cannot imagine, again, going from here to here is a joke. There are no stairs from here to here. You would think, no, you gotta walk all the way around, down the stairs, up the elevator, and then back up here. That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Yeah. All these waterways, useless. I don't know what they do. Anyways, after, like, blasting, absolutely blasting, I'm gonna go back to Mondstadt. I think Mondstadt is a slightly better planned city. Obviously, they're, like, surrounded by this lake, so travel in and out of the city is only through either going through the lake or this bridge. I don't have that much issue with the bridge, mainly because it's implied that Mondstadt is generally a smaller population, since pretty much all of the majority of the population lives in the center area here, and there's Springvale, and that's pretty much it. Everyone else is just living in some house in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I guess, Dawn Winery, but Dawn Winery is literally the size of a fucking city. Okay, yeah, rich people. Versus, honestly, the Fontaine, yeah, Fontaine area, main city area is a bit larger, but it's still insane. It's still insane. I don't get how people do this. Anyways, we're outside Mondstadt, and what I like about Mondstadt is that the most important things are generally all grouped in the front of the city, and what the average person needs, it will actually have, it's grouped in order of importance. So, for instance, only a very limited amount of people go to the church, and also the graveyard behind the church. This is like a special occasion, and the only people going there daily are like the knights stationed there, very religious people, or like the nuns themselves, or people who have to do uptake and care of it. Then in the middle here, this is the Adventurers Guild, and then this is also the Knights of Favonius. So these are also very specific places, and also private residential. And then everything else public is generally in this front area, which I think is really nicely planned. I think in Eula's story quest, they also revealed that people live within the walls, very Attack on Titan of them. So despite how small it is, it seems that Mondstadt actually has realistic enough housing that can support the amount of residents that should live inside there, okay? I don't know how people live in Fontaine. Again, they have to live inside the walls, or like have tiny ass apartments, because I don't know, maybe just rich people live in Fontaine. I don't fucking know. Fontaine sucks. So obviously, since this is based off of sort of the medieval castle look, you know, they got the moat and the fortified entrance place, which I remember Diluc beating the shit out of like some Abyss Order mages here, which makes sense. It's their main point of entry. You walk in, you're greeted by, you know, stairs, but at least these aren't too steep, these aren't too bad. We have the Adventurers Guild, Catherine, the forging area, the grocery shop, the flower shop, the various shops. It's all in the central area, which I really appreciate. This is straightforward. Everyone comes here. This is the hub for trading. On the side is private residential areas, including wherever Mona lives. This is very functional. Stairs down to the side. I love this small alleyway. It's really useful for anyone walking around. Housing, can't fuck it up. Housing, very nice. Excellent passageway. It's all here. You know, there's lots of little nooks and crannies you can spend your time sitting in. Very, very cozy. Honestly, I would probably want to live in Mondstadt. It's actually walkable. The stairs, not too steep. Very nice. You open up into this main pathway on the second tier that honestly doesn't seem like anyone goes. You can take this route and you're here at the Adventurers Guild main house. I think that's all that there is here. Yeah. Oh, what's this? I spent like 30 minutes walking around Mondstadt earlier just looking at like how the city was built, and I was like, you know what? This isn't bad. This really isn't bad. Okay, here you can access more private residential area. This is like a little garden or something, and then also you can go down the stairs, which again connects to the central plaza. Whoa, it's so interconnected. It's so good. You can actually walk places in Mondstadt. Thank fucking god. Now you can walk up this area and that will take you to the right, I believe, is the Goth Grand Hotel, and then to the left is more private residential area. So you can walk up here, you can see yeah, this place, it sure exists. Walk around, private residential area. This is the main hotel, and that is where that staircase split earlier was, here. Great, very good, very good. And this is another staircase leading to the side of the city. There's that main path in the center again, and more private residential area. This side of the city is what I like to call, I think this is where the rich people live, in Mondstadt live, because access to this side is a lot more difficult than this side, which makes sense because at least people are going to the Adventurers Guild and also the Knights of Favonius for work and for personal reasons. This side there's only one and two entrances, which is either this little pathway here or from the side of the hotel, that pathway there. Yeah, the pathway from there, I don't think there are any stairs in the back here to other places. Nope. Here is the one side staircase that has no function other than to, I think, just to be nice to rich people, because yeah, there's this little thing here, more housing here, and as you can see, yeah, there's no other stair here, so this is the super private, ultra exclusive, rich people residential place. Okay, great. I think this is prime real estate in Mondstadt in terms of like, you know how a bunch of rich people here always make their like mega mansions on the top of the hill? Yeah, like that kind of thing. Okay, going this way, yet again, the Goth Grand Hotel behind us, occupied by the Futui doing god knows what. And the Knights of Favonius headquarters and their small training area, and this is exactly a mirror of the other side where you climb up these stairs to get to the statue. I don't think anyone is visiting this statue except for religious people and the people working here and tourists like Mahid. No, Saeed. Ah, my bad. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you want to sit in the hands? That's on you to do your best to climb the thing. Okay, there's no easy tourist way to get up there. Okay, good for them. And then there's a church. Straightforward. Not getting lost. Behind the church is the graveyard. Very nice. Very private. Very beautiful, you know. I guess this is also the rich person graveyard because they must just sink everyone else inside her lake or something because there's really not that many gravestones here. I'm sure Diluc's dad is here somewhere, rich ass bitch, or buried on the Don Winery ground somewhere, but it doesn't seem like he is. There's no gravestone around there. I double checked. Very nice. Some terraces, you know, elegant stuff. One part that I really am curious about, I believe there's a staircase on the side of this area. And other than Eula's story quest, I think it's one of the few places that actually show that people are living in the walls of Mondstadt. Is it here? Ooh, illegal. Trespassing. Okay. Yeah. Is it this private residential area? I swear to fucking god. Yes, it is. Okay, so past this windmill, there's a staircase that goes down, and it leads nowhere except for this door. So again, I think people live here. It's either storage, it's this, that, whatever. Good for them. Good for them. And now the only part of the city I haven't covered is the northeastern block, where Diluc's Tavern is. Also very convenient. What I like about it is that it's pretty realistic in the sense that the guy at the north door complains that there's nothing to do there, which, fair. You think anyone is going in there? No, not unless they're doing, like, they're walking in from the lake themselves, okay? Come over here. Staircase, see? Convenient. Excellent. Great. This is the guy who's bored out of his fucking mind. Here are the docks. That's it. I don't know what else you would get from here. There are no boats here other than someone that looks like, I don't know, people just rowing on the lake, but I would assume that there is some small amount of trade here, given that it's built a little better, and there's this pulley to bring stuff up, and that's where I assume you can go into Cider Lake. Okay, going back in, yada yada yada. And see, a drinking establishment here, very useful, very nice. Diluc's Tavern has multiple doors, which I appreciate. There's this one here. There's the front door here. And then, yeah, there's one in the back here. And then that, you can actually access that patio, I think. Oh, shut up, I don't want to talk to this man. Go inside. Oh. Right. Second floor. Okay, the only reason why I ever knew there was a third floor on the tavern is because I swear to God, this is where everyone writes the Kailuk Dojin, or like the fanfic, okay? Like they go up and it's like Diluc's got like a room on the third floor or something like that, okay? I didn't think about this door for the longest time. Right, I think this... No! Oh yes, it's a functional exit! Yes, 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 I really like that. It's cute. Right, and so you're gonna end up on the balcony, which is sweet. I really like it. It's cute. I think it's a really nice detail. I think it's probably because this is early game, so yeah. Walking down here, you get to the front. Excellent. I have nothing to say. This is great. Like, you can't fuck this up. Walls are low enough that you could just crawl over them if you really were a hooligan that desires it, like I am. It's fine. Whatever. It's great. Mondstadt is great. Like, it's livable. It's walkable. I mean, everyone's getting their, like, bajillion steps in a day by climbing things, but, like, other than that, excellent. Also, I really like this part of the tavern. There's no way to access it right now, except by climbing up, but... Well, not the tavern, yeah. Well, you're supposed to be, but it's cute, okay? Also, there's a book here, if you guys haven't gotten it. I think. Either there or lower below. I don't remember, it's been a while. Good Hunter, right, the upstairs area of Good Hunter. So that's Mondstadt and Fontaine done. In between, I think Inazuma makes a lot of sense. And Sumeru is to some extent, you know, I think they did a really good job for building around a fucking tree, okay? Uh Lyria Harbor is kind of a nightmare, but it's like not bad. Like it's functional. And the parts that are really hard to get to are, in my opinion, are the pharmacy and everything that's hidden in those tiny little staircases upwards. Those are annoying, I do have to say. But let's go to Inazuma City. Well, Rito first. Oh wait, I have my boba. I want my boba. My Sunday night boba. Delicious. Sugar. So this is the main shipping hub for Inazuma. I honestly God don't know why. I guess it's because it's populated. And this is where they station their soldiers for some godforsaken reason. This is where they're doing all the mining. And this place is just cursed with a small establishment of people there who also do mining. Okay. I guess it's because Narukami Island was first most developed, and then they're like, okay, where do we put a shipping port? And obviously this is the natural answer, because I don't know, wouldn't it be easier to, like, if you go from Sumeru, I assume this is water, so you go from Sumeru to Watatsumi Island? That works, maybe. And then Lyria Harbor to Watatsumi also seems like the shortest distance compared to Lyria Harbor to Narukami Island, but I don't know, Watatsumi really needs to take advantage of that, but they're kind of in the fucking pits, because you just look at their main city and it's a village. I'm like, damn, this fucking sucks for them. I don't know how they held off a war against all of this, but good for them. They're crazy. Kokomi, go Kokomi, go. Oh shit. Anyways, the main area, yeah, it has some spaces for bigger ships. This is mostly local trade. Obviously, Inazuma needs to be really oriented around ships because, yeah, islands. But the thing is, there's not that many docks at all islands. To be fair, there's not a lot of people living on the other islands except for Watatsumi Island. Everywhere else here, this is all mining and shit. Okay, kind of a giant waste of land, but you know, I'm not here to bitch about land development. Like, it's not like Kutsing is gentrifying all of Lyria. Like, that's what my opinion on her as an urban planner is. Okay. Anyways, Rito, nothing wrong with Rito. Great, they have this great central area running through. You know, lots of stairs, which fucking sucks, but like, you know, it is what it is. Beautiful tree, beautiful scenery. This is like the main plaza, very central. You know, snacks. Staircase to side docks, you know. Boy, is it really easy to sneak into the mainland, except for the fact boats are easy to see, but whatever. Here's the Outlanders Association. More stairs to where the rich people live, which is a consistent design thing, but also realistic. You know, you put all the rich people, like their little castles on top of the mountains. Very true. The main port of exit to the back, where people would try to walk over, because everywhere else you need a boat. Fair. The police having the biggest building on the fucking island. Wow, I love Inazuma. I don't know, well, in terms of aesthetic, I really love Rito Village for the red leaves. The only other place where this is common is in Higi Village, where, you know, where the mayor of the village, or the head, turns into a serial killer, and there are a bunch of dead people hanging around, so, like, yeah, okay, I don't want to go there. Also, if you guys haven't done it, there is a passageway in the back of this building, right here, that you can take, and it'll automatically transport you to both a world quest and also where this guy trades his illegal goods. I really like Inazuma in terms of world building. Everyone hated the Archon quest, and I did too. But Inazuma is where they put all the cursed illegal stuff happening in Genshin. Okay, in terms of like governments being the least sanitized, obviously Lyra has the most sanitized government because they don't do anything bad. Everyone does like legal and honest trading. Wow, even the Lyra Qixing or whatever the fuck is, Kuching is so honorable and right. And even though Ningguang likes Mora, obviously there's someone who's worse about Mora in this fucking game. Dory. Everyone hates Dory. Look, Mondstadt is a volunteer city-state, okay? Which is pretty sweet. I have no idea how the Knights of Favonius make revenue. They must be like, obviously, I believe at the front of Diluc's Tavern, the Angel Share, there's a thing that says like a certain amount of tax is collected from like they pay like 10% of the Knights of Favonius is like operating costs through literal taxation because they're the biggest industry in Mondstadt. Okay, that's crazy. That shit goes crazy. No wonder Diluc is so fucking mad at the Knights of Favonius all the time. Okay, yeah. But these two cities pretty sanitized. Like, but even though Mondstadt has a history of like slavery, okay, and classism, like the modern day one, not that bad. Lyra has never fucked up thanks to the guidance of Rex Lapis and also the Chinese government censoring them. Okay, great. Well, yeah. Sumeru had this thing where they were just gonna kill everyone in the city, okay, and yeah, Fontaine is just like a bureaucratic mess, which fair. Inazuma's messy, okay? I really like that. It's really entertaining to me because literally there's canonical tax evasion by... I'm switching to my tax evasion team. Heizo's hangout was like incredible, okay? Incredible. Like the implication that Kokomi went over to Yaimiko and then tried to do like a treaty that would reduce import taxes on necessary goods for Watatsumi Island. And then Yaimiko being like, okay, whatever you're doing now, I'm probably not seeing that. And then Goro is like actively participating in tax evasion. And then Heizo's like, whatever you're doing right now, I don't see that. It's great. It's incredible. These guys, amazing. I hope they continue evading taxes because fuck the government, right? I don't want to talk about the walk up to the Grand Narukami Shrine. I don't. And obviously, I think all major goods are probably just transported through this by land here. Or by water to Inazuma City. I think it would be more straightforward by water because there's boats here. Why don't you just take a boat here? But I don't think there are major docks in Inazuma City. I've been trying to look for them, but I don't really get the impression there are any. Yeah. How long has this stream been going so far? Oh my god, it's been like 40 minutes. Okay. Yeah, when I said 2 hours, it really might be 2 hours. Okay, so this is the entrance to Inazuma City. Okay, classic, it's beautiful, it's elegant, you get this auroral gorgeousness or whatever the fuck you walk in. Amazing, beautiful, great, What really fucks me up is the existence of, like, this water wheel here, which means, obviously, that people in Teyvat have access to, like, water manipulation and, like, what's the word? Like, water energy? Water energy? Because, this is, like, where you would grind wheat into flour, right? So why doesn't Fontaine have any of that? They just have their, like, bullshit magic power, like the powers of, like, Numa and Osea or whatever the fuck in their country, and they have the unpronounceable thing that the Archon used to power that was like gathering throughout the centuries, and then she used it to kill herself at the end of the quest, so like go her, I guess. Why don't they have water wheels in Fontaine? This is my number one question. They have windmills in Mondstadt, and it looks like they just burn shit in Lyra because there's so many like lanterns everywhere, but like, oh my fucking god. What is the electricity doing in goddamn Fontaine? Okay, I hate Fontaine. We already covered this. Fontaine fucking sucks. Anyways, before I go further into the city, the existence of this staircase, I always assumed it was for transporting goods. up to the main area. Up to the upper level of the city without going through the main pedestrian path. Because you see this, it's wide, there's a lot of shipping crates on it, there's even there's this crane to lift things. I don't know, I forgot what this NPC did. But there's not really a good place to dock boats. Like, this river exiting out is just from them powering the watermill of the river that runs throughout the whole of Inazuma City. So I have no idea how they transport anything into this fucking city other than overland, which makes no goddamn sense to me. I know there's no place for a good natural harbor, but like, you know, the fishing, where the fishing association lady is, it's not too bad, okay? It's a little shallow, but like, those tiny little boats, like, here, I actually don't know if they use this, the party island, I forgot what it's called, to like dock boats. I think they should. It would save them some fucking effort walking over. This is so goddamn slow. Hazel, you fucking short man. Nope. Okay, party island doesn't have any docks. Okay, what is it called again? Amakane. Okay, whatever. I'm trying not to fly, but I don't want to go all the way back and walk through the beginning part of the city, so I'll just fly down and then walk back normally. Anyways, when you arrive at the city, you walk up. It's very beautiful. It's very gorgeous. One central area, which is great. You go through the restaurants. You see the private residential areas. There's a couple of staircases here, but I have no idea what they access. I guess you could just walk out into the grass, you know, have, you know, greenery. You know, I like the manicured landscaping. It's really nice. Stairs. Everyone in Teyvat is skinny because they climb stairs everywhere, I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Lots of stairs. The Yai Publishing House. Lots of stairs. They really like stairs. Well, they built this entire place off like a cliffside river, so whatever, okay. And then this part of the city splits into two areas. I think this is more of the private residential area, which is also, it implies that Komori Tea House is only available to like really rich or special patrons, right? Because of that lady at the door. So this is, again, personally, I think this is the rich person part of town, other than obviously the Shogun's house, which is bigger than the entirety of the city. So yeah. Going this way will take you to the tea house and some private garden areas, and then this will be the main street, which, again, I really like how it's all oriented down vertically like this. It's great. It's so convenient. You want to get anywhere? It's a quick walk. It's just here. All of the staircases around the city, they don't go anywhere except for this private garden, which is also very sweet. It's very beautiful. I love it. By the way, that kid Chogi, if you catch him around after doing the world quest on Yashiori Island, the final place he ends up is the shrine here, which is very gorgeous, very beautiful. Keep looking around here. This guy has the ancestral home in Serai Island. Gorgeous, beautiful, elegant. Yeah, this is great. I have no complaints about Inazuma City. Like, sounds solid. I don't think I would want to live in Inazuma because the politics sounds nasty. They sound nasty. I don't know how Aito lasts. Like, Yai Miko just kind of uses her easy job to, like, fuck around and find out, you know? Here's the rich people area. Private patio. Mr. Hasegawa, I don't know. He has some problems. I don't want to listen to him talk about his problems. Oh, this is... Actually, you have to jump down. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Very beautiful, very elegant, great. I don't want to really cover the Raiden Shogun's house because as far as I'm concerned, it's a massive waste of taxpayer money and it's a fucking pain in the ass to navigate, so that's their problem. Here's the police station. Props to them for not having a bigger one than the one Rito. It's just the police station. Great. Good for them. I don't want to talk about this. This is just insane. This is just stupid. Them building this is, again, waste of money. Waste of money. Okay, Raiden Shogun. Fuck you. Okay, next is I don't know if I could really critique Boro Village. It only has one main segment, and then everyone lives around here. That's it. They're having issues with growing because of how salty the earth is. Like, I forgot the word for it, but like obviously all the soil is like leaching stuff from the sea, so it's really difficult for them to grow anything, which is, I think, a really interesting world building point that also tied into Enkanomiya, where part of what you do is like a cleansing ritual that ends up like taking the salt out of the soil or something, or like it'll stop the flow of salt leaching in faster or something. Yeah, like that's cool. The shrine is fucking big, but like I don't know what you can do about that, because that's just how the island is shaped, kind of thing. Like, they didn't need to make the Raiden Shogun Palace all that big, okay? It could have been just like here, and they could have put like more shit here, okay? They could have integrated the police station into this half or something. I don't know. Like, wow, Unizoom's a fucking mess. Okay, I need to use the restroom, and then after that, I will come back and talk about Sumeru City, which I really like. I think I would either choose to live in Sumeru City, Mondstadt, or Lyra, I think, in terms of personal preference. But Mondstadt's food doesn't all look all that good to me, so it either gotta be Sumeru or Lyra. Like, yeah.
侦探就要有侦探的样子，所以就得到处走走，搜集罪证才对嘛。
Why do I go on Twitter when I'm in the bathroom and then just like look at whatever the fuck's going on Twitter, and then I feel my blood pressure rise? It's not good for me. Like, are you supposed to have your blood pressure rise when you're taking a shit? Like, I don't think that's a good idea. Anyways. Sumeru City. Okay. As I noted, I love Port Ormos because even though the one elevator there sucks, I don't know what's up with Genshin elevators. It fucking sucks. Port Ormos is great in the sense that, well, it actually makes sense as a harbor. Okay, you go here, large, well established, goes to here. Great, excellent. I assume that they're doing something like from the north, maybe? Into here? I actually don't know what's supposed to be here. I thought it was supposed to be Natland, but I'm not 100% sure now. Because there are boats in this harbor that indicate it's from Sumeru, like the style of boat, and also Lyra style boats too, which trading somewhere here. But obviously this is great access to both Inazuma and Lyra, so major trading hubs. Great, 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 great. No, yeah, no one wants to walk through the fucking chasm. I don't know how you would get anything through the fucking chasm here and all of this. Whatever. Makes sense. Okay, so when you walk in the city, great. I remember hearing someone say that, like, Sumeru City is entirely wheelchair accessible, which is... Turns out it's not really, but, like, the slopes on the paths are definitely more walkable than a lot of steep staircases. It's not that bad. Like, it's not wheelchair accessible. This is too steep to be wheelchair accessible, but it certainly is, you know, less hell on the knees, I guess. Some of them, especially the path next to the Adventurers Guild, I would really appreciate if there were stairs. This is the secondary port in Sumeru, which is great. Sumeru City. It's much smaller, but they imply that all boats can travel from Port Ormos up this river here, which is great. For transportation, it's excellent. Like, you don't need to walk all the way there. All boats just need to load their stuff from the boat to the smaller boat, and you can get it to the city. This is an ideal place for a city. I think it's great. It's cool. Even though it's built around a giant tree, it's still more functional than Fontaine. So, like, good for them. Anyways, yeah, you take this path. My knees are... If I was walking around here, I think my knees would really hurt from how steep some of the paths are. Yeah. Yeah, docks. They don't go anywhere. Yeah, cool docks, yeah. Someone lives there. That's a lighthouse, isn't it? It probably is, but it's not functional as a lighthouse. Okay. I'm switching out of my team to my Nightmare Blunt rotation. I don't like people calling them Aggravate. It sounds too much like a boy band for 4 guys that, like, drink alcohol together and, like, get mad at the tavern, okay? It's too pretty. Okay. Here's Lambert's Tavern. Lambert is a funny guy. I really wish... I really wish this was stairs! It's so fucking steep. It's a 45-degree angle! Oh my god! I hate this part of this is evil. At least this exists. Oh, thank god. Whoever designed this, you are so beautiful. You are so sexy. Like, look at this. Oh, thank god. My knees aren't in pain. Like, I don't know how they did that, and then they're like, by the way, we have stairs. Why? This is the worst part of Sumeru City, I think. Everything else is halfway decent. It's actually pretty decent. It's really good that they have the inside of the tree, like, either hollowed out or, like, the roots are really high up, because the Grand Bazaar connects all parts of Sumeru really well. Like, there are 3 entrances to this, right? There's the one I just went through, there's the one this way, and there's also the one here. Which is great, because if you want to travel between the north and south of the city, you can just cut through the tree instead of having to go around, which is convenient. And Sumeru City is also built the same way that Mondstadt is, where they put the less frequented things all the way at the top of the tree, which is just the Academia, and all of the regular residential and, like, commercial things in the center area. The commercial district being right here and also in here is really, really nice. Okay, this is for, like, people quieter living. This is probably the cheaper part of town, just looking at the houses. Everything here is probably really damn expensive. Including Alhatham's house. Fuck that guy. He occupies prime real estate on the way to Academia. It's like one of the closest houses you can get to the Academia. I'm like, fuck this guy. Anyway, here's the hospital. It's a little bit out of the way, but it's quiet and easy to reach, so I appreciate that. This is the northwest exit. I honest to god don't know who comes through here. Like, where is this path going? It's not going anywhere that people go, because this is where all the Aranara hide out, right? So no one's fucking going here. again, I don't know where they're going. I don't know. Like, you walk around here, I don't fucking know. It's completely useless. Like, I guess this is how they get things to the Palace of Alcazar Rey or whatever, like this. Which probably implies that, what's her face? Dory's just that rich, bro. That's how they traveled. They got everything over there to build it in the first place. Kaveh being like, we should build something here is it really genius? I don't know how I feel about it. I would have preferred to build something like here near Chicago Cave or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. I don't know what it's doing. Good for them, because yeah, I don't know how they get to Caribbean Ribbot. That's like the biggest thing. Like, you can see the major paths that they take out of here. I think it's probably this one across. That's the major trading one, because they walk through here, take through the Yasna Monument through here, and then you get here. Yeah, that's cool. This is also the other major inland route around Paris Dii. I cannot pronounce any of this, I'm so sorry. Down to Port Ormos. You could also take the path through, I don't know where. Well, you're supposed to take the water path through here, Vimara Village. What is this? What's a chair? Okay. Yeah. Oh no, not that bad, especially since this place is just a giant massive jungle. So like, okay, yeah, it's hard to travel. It's really hard to travel. And back to what I said about this place being built, like Mondstadt, the less frequented places are built higher up the mountain, which are the tree, which I appreciate because ain't nobody wants to climb the tree every single fucking day. Like, I feel really bad for the Sumeru students, because to get to the tree, they have to either— there's only two routes they have to go through. Either they can walk the path that it starts, like, around here, or they can walk the path this way from the back, which works out if you live there. By the way, this is Al-Haytham's house. Fuck this guy. You see this? This is like the closest residential place you can get. Like, one of the closest ones you can get to the Academia. Also, there's a treasure chest here if you guys haven't gotten it yet. You walk up here. Yeah, this house is owned by some rich-ass dude who has, like, a hobby in astrology from— whose was it? Was it something to do with Mona? Like, that one quest, one, like, story thing where Mona was like, I need to borrow— not Mona, fuck. Layla's, story quest. Right, my bad. Yeah, Layla needed to borrow some really expensive equipment, so she asked the guy living here. So, yeah, okay, other than Al-Haytham, this guy owns the closest one to the Academia. Walking up, and this is the only entrance to Academia. You walk in, that's Academia. I'm not gonna comment, it's a mess in there, but, I mean, these scholars are a fucking mess anyways, so good for them. This is the other path, again. Not wheelchair accessible, it's too steep. My knees are giving out, but it sure is something. If I was a student at the Academia, I would call this a shortcut, in which I would be like, oh fuck, I'm late for anime school, and instead of walking up the path on that side, near Al-Haytham's house, that if I had accidentally taken the wrong way out of the Grand Bazaar or was getting breakfast or something, I would just jump this fence, I would climb this one, and then walk up, because there's no other way to get to this one from that side, right? And then you walk up to the Academia. Walking out, this is where they trade those fucking security derivatives. I don't know what they're doing. This is some rich guy's private house. I know he says he's a hairdresser, but Hassan, you know, like, you're sitting on some prime real estate, okay? This shit, private, expensive. Also, I don't know how Sumeru supports, all the people that live here, unless there are multiple people in each house, because all of these houses are clearly, like, 1, maybe 2 stories. So, and they don't stack or anything. So, like, where the fuck do they live? I don't know, I guess they just live inside the tree or something, because, like, seriously, where do people live in Sumeru City? I can't figure it out. Like, I think they all walk into the city based on them, like, having a couple houses here, because there's no, like, high-rise buildings like in Inazuma City. At least Inazuma City clearly has like buildings that are either stacked or very closely packed next to each other, which could support like the people living in there. Also, Inazuma City is much smaller than Sumeru City. Definitely. It looks significantly smaller and the density is a lot less dense too. Like, honestly, I could argue that Mondstadt has more housing than a lot of other places. Because of how, like, it's, you know, people can live in the walls. And then these houses are like 3 to 4 stories high. Whatever Sumeru City has going on, I don't know where people live in it. That's my problem with it. Maybe they just travel out to Vimara Village every day. I think that's also pretty feasible too. It's not that far. Definitely commentary on the academia basically running the city. It's literally a college town. Like, the government is indistinguishable from the academia, which is definitely super fucked up. Yeah. The village exists. I don't want to talk about it in the sense that, like, it's good. Like, it serves its purpose. Like, it clearly looks like, people built their stuff based on, like, the natural lay of the land, and that's how it ended up. Like, good for them. There's more housing here than in Sumeru City, I swear to fucking god. That's what it feels like. Let's go to Port Ormos. Right. I also like how people live in Port Ormos. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's really nice. Yeah. The only major critique I would have for Port Ormos is, like, it's fucking impossible to get to the goddamn, like, top of this thing without using the one single elevator, which, again, I hate single elevators. I fucking hate single elevators. Like, do you see this? All of Port Ormos is like a safety disaster waiting to happen. Someone walks off this edge, they're fucking dead, okay? This is the elevator that takes you from the bottom to the top of Port Ormos. Yeah, that's it, I think. You walk up, you walk to the other side. I think there's a path here? Maybe? But it also really sucks because, again, you walk off the edge, you're dead. It's over. At least there are... Yeah, there are... What are these things called again? My brain just forgot. Yeah, whatever. These things lifting stuff from the bottom, cranes? Yeah. Oh god, I hate this path. Oh god. If I walked on this in person, I would be shitting myself, okay, in fear. You want to carry anything heavy up here like this? Oh my god, they're already in the width of these thin-ass paths. It's over. These kids don't know what they have, bro. Okay, this is the workshop. Okay, I like how there's 2 exits. There's an exit here, and there's also an exit here. Am I wrong? No. Great. That's excellent. Having multiple ports of entry and exit are always good, and this one enters into the residential area in the back, and this one exits into the more commercial area in the front. And I like the distinction between the two because one is paved and one is not. You can tell, like, which one is more quote-unquote official and which one is more unofficial because of the split. Yeah, this part of the city, yeah, it sure exists. I'm just sad that Port Ormos doesn't have any places you can visit the inside of. I really want to see it. There's a lighthouse Kave apparently remodeled to, like, work better. I have no idea how it works. I sure hope it works. Yeah. I don't know, Port Ormos being built around the center of the river is great, except for crossing between both parts. I think that's completely impractical. You have to take the stupid elevator up to cross, okay? There's no lower bridge. I get it because they want to, like, have space for the ships traveling through, but no ship is that tall in this fucking game, okay? At most, they're like, you can see them, okay? I don't know, just take down your fucking, I don't know. They're not gonna send a boat that big into the river because it ain't gonna fit, okay? Like, everything that's going through the river is, like, that big, like, that boat there, so I don't really get the point of all this. There needs to be a lifting bridge across this gap that people can walk through. This is just absurd. I think, yeah, that's the garbage part of this place. Okay. I want to walk into the city area, this residential area of Port Ormos. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What is this? No, just another dock? Okay. Ah, I remember Kave's story quest, his hangout, and how some guy was trying to scam him in Port Ormos. Okay, more residential area. This is great, it's straightforward. They all live here, under another giant tree that seems to be dead though, by comparison, or like hollowed out. It's cool. I love this part of Port Ormos. I think it's great. Like, you know, all the food here is gonna be banging. I feel like more people can live here than in fucking Samara City. And there are two paths. This is that path I noticed, I said earlier, from that area behind, that between residential and commercial areas. And this is the other path through the tree, mountain, something that takes you out back here. Yep. Now to get to the other side, imagine walking to the other side. I am not going to do that. I don't even want to do that as someone who's clearly traveling faster than like an actual person could if they were walking around here. Like, I'm not fucking doing that. They need a bridge. Again, they need a bridge right here. Kaveh, get it together. Build it. Master fucking architect. I swear to God. You know what? We should go over to the palace and I'm gonna get mad at his architecture. Like, oh, his opus magnum. Okay, go for him, I guess. That stupid elevator. Stupid elevator. I hate that elevator. Haven't talked to this NPC in so long. Right, this is the police station. More boats. More boats. Boy, I love boats. I really like the Sumeru's boat design. I think it's really beautiful. I like all the boats, actually. I think they're all great. Bangers. I would throw a party on this yacht. Yeah. Excellent. They have the big boats, they have the medium-sized boats, they have the small boats. This medium-sized boat clearly doesn't need that port to be all that high, right? It doesn't. I wonder if they send students from the academia to also monitor the growth of this tree, because it doesn't look like, I know it is one big tree, but clearly a lot of it has died out. It's not massive anymore, it just has like the sproutlings coming off of it rather than being one giant trunk. And it's obviously a lot bigger than the one in Samara City too. I wonder what happened to it. Yeah, let's go to the palace. Okay, I feel the urge to rip apart Kaveh's creation. I can only do this from the perspective of someone like who, again, doesn't know shit about architecture, just like, you know, from like a normal person walking in kind of thing. But I think that insight also has its value because, you know, as a normal person walking in, look, Dory has short, stubby little legs. I don't know how she's getting into this other than like someone like, you know, she's rich, okay? She can probably hire someone to like put a carriage on top of a sumpter beast or something. Oh! I forgot to talk about sumpter beasts. Okay, in Mondstadt, you know the running joke is like, what is Kaya doing as a cavalry captain, right? There are no horses because they took all the horses on expedition. So how are they traveling? They have those like little blimp thingies that they use to transport goods around, and I guess sometimes they have horses, like a couple of private ones, you know, walking around. You only need to go from Springvale to Mondstadt, and then you go through Springvale to, the major trading route, which is supposed to be, Lingju Pass, or, I think, or whatever it's called, I forgot. This pass, right? Inazuma seems to be primarily boats, obviously, and I don't know, porters, people walking around with. Oh, they have carts. Yeah, they have carts. But Sumeru has sumpter beasts. Yeah, giant oxen to carry things around. Fuck yeah, I love them. I think they're cute. They're fuzzy. Also, they give me a lot of meat. I'm happy. Right, so I don't know. This lady's so rich, but she didn't. Why are there so many enemies? She didn't like have like a proper path. It's just a dirt path starting out. Okay, whatever. She's stingy too. Entrance is not that grand. You get this beautiful view, but like the path into it, you know, it's not that banger, okay? It doesn't hit. You walk up here, there's probably servant residences or something, or like storage. Here's the main part. Very beautiful, very elegant. No one can go in. Okay, house sure exists. You walk out. There's this. There's this really nice, I don't know what this is called. That's really great. Yeah. And that's it, actually. Thanks, Kave. Yeah. I'm sure there's, like, architectural genius in, like, getting to build this on, like, a piece of rock in island-shaped thingy and, like, the logistical transport stuff, but okay, cool, Kave. Yeah. Nice job, Kave. That's all I got. Good for him. Yeah, you can tell Sumeru is supposed to be a really big country with a lot of people because of just how many settlements they have. Again, like, how many cities are there? There's this one, there's this village, the Port Ormuz, Gandharva village, and then also Caribbean Riba and Aru village. That's so many major, like, places. Lyra Harbor, Lyra by comparison only has Lyra Harbor, which still is pretty big. The Wangshu Inn area, various people just like living in the random fucking nowhere, I guess, and abandoned Mingyun village. Some, not really a village in the chasm, and oh, that's wrong one. This is in the Lingju Pass. Oh, Stonegate, and Qingze village. There should be a village here! Again, that one they keep hinting about. And Inazuma has the shrine. It's not really a village. They have Rito, they have the city, they have the Kujo encampment, and then they have Sangonomiya, and everywhere else is like fucking dead. Like, there were people living on Tatarsuna, but you know, the radiation poisoning, and then, you know, the other kind of radiation poisoning killed them all, and then I don't know what happened here. They also died, or they got assimilated into the mainland. I don't know. But you can tell, again, Sumeru, big country, lots of people. Love it. We are in Gandharvaville. I'm gonna be real, I don't know how anyone gets here from other places. Like, no one is cutting through the chasm through this route, okay? I cut through it, the traveler cut through it, but yeah, who's fucking going through it, huh? No one. I should hope not. Wait, give me the meat. I want the meat. This is a wild one, right? Yeah. Get his ass. Okay. Wow. 1 hour 20 minutes. My mouth is getting a little tired. Anyways, you're walking up to the city. Yeehaw. Dirt path. Fucking sucks. Did I pass it already? How do I get down there? Oh wait, this is supposed to take the other path. Where was I supposed to be? Okay, you're supposed to be on this path somehow. I have no fucking clue. Somehow you get here. Okay, that's cool. Oh wait, meat. Where'd it fucking go? Okay. Get his ass. Yeah. Yeah, you walk up here, it sure exists. That's a road. Sumpter beasts are very good, very versatile of walking on this dirt place, so, you know, it doesn't need to be paved for carriages and carts. That's Chinari's house. It's Treehouse Village. It's really cool. I have no idea how people get into some of those, but I'm assuming that most people can use the 4-leaf sigils normally. Because if I had to crawl into my house through the front door here, I don't fucking know how I would do it. Like, just every day like this? Kaveh is a tall man, okay? And he's still... That's gotta be like at least 6 foot off the ground. I don't know how. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, there's the main house. Like, who the fuck is living there? How the fuck do they get in there? I don't know. I assume there are 4-leaf... Again, everyone can use those fucking 4-leaf sigils or something, because it's not happening. Okay. Cool. You walk through it, and that's the city. Kale has her own little private place. Down to the left. I assume everyone uses wind gliders here too. Yes, the bridge is broken, but they're sigils, so I assume she can use them too because she's a vision user. I don't know how, if non-vision users can use them or not. Probably not. Mondstadt is made even better by the fact that you can use the glider, so if you live anywhere higher in the city, you can glide down. I don't recall what Amber said about the laws regarding gliders in Mondstadt. I think, isn't there that one guy, like Six-Fingered Jose, who got banned from flying inside because he kept doing it while drunk? Rudolph, okay, Alice, that's Alice. Yeah, 5 years reckless gliding. But it looks like you can glide inside the city. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh god, more cities? See, again, I'm already kind of tired. They have so many cities. The city sure exists. It's nice. It has the vibes of, you know, an outpost for people looking to go into the desert, which is exactly its function. So great. It's great. Lots of trading. You can see all of the stuff piled around. This ladder, walking up to the hotel, very nice. I like how it's right next to the pulley, so yeah, you can see people, you know, pulling stuff up. Good for them. More police stations, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, it exists. I don't know how people get in and out of the city. I really don't. From Sumeru City, they walk out the front, cross the river, cut through the side of Paris Day. I don't think you can access this. You have to go through it and then walk around through the Yasuna Monument down here. Yeah, I guess. No, I've seen people, traders here, and also housing. So I guess people walk this way through the Yasuna Monument up north here, and then here through Yajdaha Pool area, which they have to get on a boat to cross here, which is kind of annoying. I still think wading through this part of the river is easier, but yeah, maybe it's longer. From Port Ormos, I guess you have to take the Pardis Dei route, or this. I have no fucking clue how this path works here. I don't want to go there either. I think it's just probably just, well, let's go anyways. I have nothing to say about Aru Village other than it's great that it exists, like, in-game as, like, a social thing, and, like, because this is where everyone that's basically exiled goes. I don't know how some people walk to their part of the village. I just assume they use gliders. There's only one elevator in the village, but I can excuse it because it's literally just used to access the water area, which, again, fair. There's that one bitch who lives in the middle of nowhere with his golden roses. I don't know how he does anything. Like, he's old, okay? He keeps complaining he can't, like, move places. Okay, who's bringing him his food every day? Someone hikes up from, like, the main road? I don't know. Like, this man is so focused on his rocks. His rock flowers. whatever, and they only crack open because Traveler helps him out in that one world quest. Oh, mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. Kale and, what's his face? The Wanderer traumatized me. Right. All the paths here are dilapidated. I don't know how anyone would get around here, realistically. Yeah, there used to be a bridge, now it's gone. Oh. Yeah, if there used to be a bridge here, then this was the method by which they probably got to the city. I do like how Genshin pays attention to that in regards to having a lot of like broken bridges or paths where people should have gone, but yeah, it didn't work out, you know? There are definitely houses in the Palm Woods. I don't know who the fuck insane people would live here, but like I guess it's the same treehouse aficionados that lived in Gandharvaville. Good for them! Okay. Yeah, our village also structured very simply. You know, it's got the central walking through the city, everything is tier structure, and then housing is off to the side or hidden. You know? There's that one lady who lives, who's like, hey, can you water my flowers? As part of the world quest, whose boyfriend lives, like, is the guy who stands on the top of this goddamn tower. I don't know why I know so much about NPCs, but he should be here during the day, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how, they get to this place normally. Like, I'm just gonna assume there's some kind of path in the rock or something, cause look, her flower. It's like, okay, you walk across. You do this every day? It's kind of a pain in the ass. I guess it works, it's private. There's their water source. I'm pretty sure no one built this building here because it's in the style of all the ancient ruins. They're just like, oh, thank you, Mr. Al-Amar, or whatever the fuck guys were running this country beforehand. Thank you for your blessing of water. Because we can't build shit nowadays. Oh, the only people with who are building architecture on this scale in the modern Tevat is fucking Fontaine, and they can't plan anything for shit, okay? Whoever was living here before, these people knew what was up, okay? They have all these complicated ruins and shit. These people were geniuses. If I had more time, or like was less tired, I would probably go into like the pyramids and be like, these people were insane, these people were geniuses. I hate walking around in the pyramids, but you know, they had a vision going, okay? Like, actually, Sumeru is probably... The desert is probably one of my favorite regions, and so was Enkanomiya. Like, all these people were building some insane shit, okay? It was banger. It was insane, but it was banger, okay? Like, even though Fontaine is also insane and looks nice, I don't know, it just annoys me a little. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't like white people countries, who fucking knows? Yeah. All of this in Sumeru exists, and I'm gonna be real, I don't think anyone goes here. So, I don't know how they get from this point to this point. Again, I just don't know. Okay, let's go to Lyria, still my favorite place. Straightforward, you walk through, trading between Mondstadt and Lyria happens through this pass here. It's the Stone Gate. Lingju Pass is actually this one, which, okay, fine, sorry. And Qingce Village takes this path, or maybe boats around here. That makes sense. There are boats here, so I think they do travel using this area. Unfortunately, there are hill trails nearby. This may impact how it's used. Oh, fuck! I hate coming here. Yeah, it looks like someone fishes here, and there are boats floating out in the middle of the water for some reason that I cannot understand. They're there. Yeah. I'm sure they take small boats over. Or just, you know, walk here. It's fine. Yeah. I'm not walking all the way over. I walk around here, blah blah blah. No one takes a trip to the ruins because it's probably dangerous, so they walk around the coastline and throw hands with hill trolls. Take this route through the marsh. Wangshuin. Long ass route. I honestly don't know what's the point of this route here. I think it may just be like a historical thing, legacy, because, you know, for people going into the Adeptus area, but it's not actually an official path. There's Beto's fishing village around here, and I don't know, people are just insane. You can see where there's houses in Lyra, just, you know, some bitch living right here, some bitch living right here. Okay, good for them. I don't know why, but yeah, good for them. Housing outside the main city. Wangshu Inn is cool. I like it. They had an elevator. Again, genshin in their fucking elevators, but I can excuse this because it's a hotel, so it's just, you know, one elevator, whatever. You can walk all the way up, but only after you complete, like, that series of daily commissions that fix the stairs. So, since the stairs are basically out of commission until the traveler fixes them, everyone is just taking the elevator. Okay, I have no idea how you get to your rooms, by the way. I assume, like, maybe this? I don't know, these are windows. Well, yeah, but somewhere you get to your rooms. I don't know how you get to your rooms in the Wangshu Inn. I really don't. There's no indication anywhere of, like, where you should be going. Yeah, they're somewhere in that tree. Genshin really loves building around trees. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's clearly rooms here. So, I wish they would make the inside of the Wangshu Inn. I think it would be beautiful to see. Yeah, yeah, this is also like the Qixing's fucking spy outpost for something. God knows what. I don't know what intelligence they need to trade in Lyra because there are no societal issues. Yeah, you walk through here, you keep going, you walk to the city? Yeah. Yeah, some people live here. Crazy bitches. Okay, walking out. There's, I assume this is a lighthouse for Lyra Harbor, but Genshin's lighthouses don't function, okay? There's no light coming from the top. So, like, why? Okay, whatever. Okay, good for them. Anyways, this is the main path into the city. I actually don't know what this path does because no one should be using it to go anywhere except for maybe the chasm, but they would just take this path out of the city, so I don't know what this is for. Maybe more people used to live here before, obviously with these buildings, but I don't know who lived there before. Someone who's better at construction, because those are all rock, and then everything in Lyra Harbor is wood. If there's a fire, it's over. It's over. My biggest problem with Lyra Harbor is probably the complex mess of stairs going everywhere, and then also, the pharmacy. There's no easy way to access the pharmacy. The problem with Lyra Harbor is, like, right here is the giant wall, and there is, if I recall correctly, there are no staircases going up. There's only the one central staircase that leads into, like, the central area, which makes sense, but, you know, if anyone is in urgent need of medical attention and is coming from the north, like, it's over. You have to go all the way around. Okay. I don't think there's a path. Can't sail there, you can't do anything, you can only, for some godforsaken reason, if you're coming from over here, I don't know why you would be coming from over here, you would only be coming from over here, okay, or the rest of the city. Like, it takes forever to get emergency help up there. Okay. Yeah, let's just go here, jump off, and then walk. Oh my god, there's still people watching? Holy shit. Anyways, okay, here are the docks. This bridge is nice. It's very pretty. I don't know what it does, but it's very pretty. It's big enough for boats to sail under, which I guess is the point. They come under. Here are some small docks that they can land on. You can see this guy ship his illegal ship shit. You come here. Oh wait, there's stairs? Oh god. No, it's just up to here. There are no other stairs. This is the infamous pole that people use to measure dick sizes in Genshin, because if you crawl on it, like, the character bends in half, and then that's where everyone was like, wow, Tartaglia has a massive cock. Come on. Show me the dick. Give it to me now. Whatever. But you can get both legs to go up somehow. Okay. Or like this, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, you walk in, there's a lot of, street food sellers. You know, actually, yeah. The reason why I want to live in Sumeru or Lirev is because they all seem to have banger street foods, okay? Like, you can go outside at like 10 p.m., get food, okay? Where I live, everything closes at 8. It's garbage. Like, there's no late night party food places. Okay, yeah, you walk around, you're greeted by the harbor. I believe this is a hotel. I forgot the name of the hotel. It's one of the hotels here. And even though this seems like to be like the main flagship harbor, it doesn't seem to really have all that many boats or passing in and through. I always felt the dockyard looked busier, but it's convenient, you know. Boats, boats, yeah, boats. Boats. I do like the second layer here with this guy's, you know, shady fucking shop. I'm guessing that people live here too, which is great. This is beautiful. I really like this part. Yeah, more docks. You walk around here. Lyra probably has the most functional harbor out of everything. Like, look at these paths. These are good. Solid. Multi-level. Great. You walk up this one. You get up here. Wide, sturdy passages. You walk around here. You get up here. Really solid all around. Huge harbor area. I know when festivals show up, banger, it's gotta be a party here. More wide roads. Up. Look very sturdy, secure, you know, good stuff. And then we walk back into the central. This is Yelan's tea house that she took over. I'm sure people live in the walls here too, or at least nearby. Lyra Harbor definitely looks like it can hold a lot of people based on just all these stacked houses. Function funeral parlor. This is the main road. And again, there were no staircases on that side. So unless you cut through this hotel somehow, you need to take this main staircase and walk through the entire garden to get to the pharmacy, which is also at a top of a set of stairs, which is also really fucking annoying. Oh my god, there's so many stairs. Yeah, imagine like it being 3 AM and people are like, move out of the fucking way, move out of the fucking way, we have a patient in critical condition. Like, yeah. Insane. Oh fuck. I'm gonna die! Oh. Yeah. I didn't know this until now, but, I don't know if it was recent that like, they just added it, but you can actually enter here. I only learned about it when we did Baishu's story quest. I was like, what the fuck? Did they add that in? Was it always there? I don't know. Very beautiful, very elegant. This is where Baishu showers. Wow. Wish I could watch him. I'm getting out of here. Okay, so I think accessing the... Well, the harbor is really good at Lyra Harbor. Like, the water trading must be banger, okay? Getting to the pharmacy for normal people, pain in the fucking ass. Like, again, no one is taking this route. I don't think I've ever actually walked on this, except for the time when I showed up in Lyra for the first time. I, honest to God, can't see anyone taking this route for any godforsaken reason. Like, I forgot this bridge existed. Where are you going? Exactly. Very scenic, but very useless. Like, this guy's literally slacking here. They do not give a shit about this door. It's like literally guy and fucking Mondstadt. If you go up upward, this is where all the rich people live, including the entrance to previously Ningguang's Jade Palace. But seriously, this is where like the merchants and the rich fuckers live. That house on the side of the mountain. I would love to go inside there. I want to see like that part. That sounds cool. More rich people housing. Yeah. More rich people housing. Yeah. Ningguang's place probably, or something like that. Or the government. I don't know. You cannot get down from here though, which sucks, but that's the price you pay for being rich, I guess. You have to walk all the way fucking around. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna glide. I have not figured out what this bell does. Maybe Lyra has like some kind of indication of time through this bell tower. I don't know how someone climbs up here to ring it every day or something, but good for them. Yeah, you can see the tiered houses and stuff people live in. Like, one giant fire hazard for sure, but it sure does look cool. The 2 restaurants. Okay. But if you want to get up there, there are a couple of major stairways. This is one of them. The second major stairway is this one here, and then this one here. I think this one is probably the most equipped to handle larger traffic, just based on how it's larger and more toward the center. This one was clearly designed so people can go to that like tea house that's on the ledge here. You take this one and either set of stairs and you will end up here. I don't know why they needed 2 sets of stairs. I guess it's for the aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah, that sure exists. There's a lot of space for people to live here, which is good. Again, fire hazard though. Can't get over how everything's built in wood here. This is the land of stone and contracts. Where's the fucking stone? Yeah. You can take this one across and to the side. At least it is very convenient getting across the top of the buildings. All you need to do is take the appropriate staircase, and there are multiple paths, so that's nice. This is the second way to get across. This is the Northland Bank. There's a Northland Bank in Fontaine, except they won't let you go inside, so I'm like, shit, that sucks. I want to go inside the Northland Bank. And this is the side entrance to Northland Bank. This side staircase, which is the one I usually take, because it's the closest to the waypoint. Because if you go through here, you can get through on this staircase. I would assume this is a Northland Bank sign. I can't read whatever fake Lyra script they came up with. Shit. Yeah, this staircase. Alternatively, you can also take this staircase to the bookhouse, or is this the bookhouse? No, this is just the other way. I'm already lost. Right, to get to the bookhouse, see the problem with this stair set is that it's kind of isolated on this side. There is no, I think there isn't a route to the other side. It's entirely separated to the other set of stairs. Yeah, there isn't. Okay. So you have to take that alternative staircase. This one. I think there should be a link, but it might be indoors. There's no outdoors link, at least. This is the bookhouse. This is a tea area. And probably another one. Actually, wait, there is a link. Fuck. Yeah, but it's convoluted, so. Yeah. It sure is something. Oh yeah, the tea house. Right. Tea house link. Whatever. I want to live here. You have to crawl out, but I want one of these houses, bro. It sounds fun to live in. A lot of stairs. Bad for my knees, but, you know, it'll be nice. I really like this staircase. It does absolutely nothing, but, you know, it's a scenic little view, you know. Just stand here, look at the water, climb back out, look at the water, you know. Yeah, really nice. Really quiet. I guess it's access to this house from the other side. I don't know. Yeah, this is another exit. I don't know where people are going through this exit either, other than, like, these small regional areas. I think, honestly, 90% of it is probably a Jade Chamber now. And the Golden House? Oh yeah, it's the Golden House! Yeah. Yeah. There's no way from the outside to climb onto the second floor of the Adventurers Guild. I wish there was. I've climbed up there. It's cute. I'm obsessed with this staircase area. I think it's really nice. Yeah, functional, see? Walkable. Definitely hell on the knees, but, you know. And then there's this really nice back staircase that you don't have to walk around. It is steep, but it sure is there. I would have a field day just running around the city like this in real life. Yeah. Yeah. Docks, trading area, more docks. Great, we love docks. There's a lot of... I don't know, just, there's so many boats! Like, Lear Harbor really slapping. No wonder it's the #1 harbor in Teyvat, okay? What is this? Oh. Yeah, the shipyard where they fix boats? Yeah, banger. Great, I got nothing. Yeah, boat. Woo! Boat being built. This boat is huge, though. I guess that's why, what is it? Port Ormos has that really tall gate, but like, those boats aren't gonna be allowed to go on that river because that river's too small, so who knows? Who knows? The ladder, the cranes, very excellent. Probably violating all OSHA policies, but you know, they don't got that here. It's fine. There's child labor in Teyvat. It's fine. Have I gone through all major populated areas? Yes! Yes! I don't have to talk about Tsunsa Village, it certainly exists. It's a farming village, like... Nothing complicated. Again, follows the central path of, you know, you make everything along the central path. Very nice. Very good. Yeah. The most important places at the top, they hold all the village meetings, but, you know, all the buildings are here except for the people who built their houses, like that one guy on the top of the isolated hill. I don't know how they get up there every day. I really don't. I think they're just doing some mountain climbing or something. There are no stairs. Fuck that shit. Yeah, that grandpa is doing rock climbing every day. He must be so buff. Like, how do you get up there? I don't know. There's no bridge. There's nothing. It's just raw fucking rock climbing. Yeah. Yeah. This guy's metal as fuck. Look at him. Yeah, Mr. Jiangchun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, metal as fuck. Same thing, with the... Actually, no, it's not as insane. These aren't too bad to climb. You could easily do it in real life. Are there stairs to this building, though? I know there's stairs between terraces, but... Okay, there are. Okay, there are. You just climb this way up to this house. I still have to climb some walls, though. They're pretty high. Yeah? Not as metal as that guy living on that rock in the middle of nowhere. Good for him. Yeah. Wow! I did it! Woo! And it was 1 hour and 48 minutes. No one fucking living anywhere ever. It sucks so bad. And this isn't even a village, this is an outpost. Wow. Truly. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I'm not gonna be able to talk tomorrow, guys. Yeah. I think that's it. In summary, I don't know shit about urban planning, but I do have opinions. Lear Harbor is like a fire hazard. Fontaine is just garbage. Just garbage. I don't know who designed the city. Fuck you. Smear City is fine, but it has some issues with steep slopes, but yeah, they could have really used some stairs, okay? Like, seriously. No one is pulling or pushing anything up those slopes anyways, so just turn them into stairs. Please, God, stairs. My ankles are breaking. Zuma also, I really don't gotta say anything other than, like, this is clearly government taxpayer abuse. Like, this is bullshit. Like, this is huge. Fuck you. Put some money into urban development and maybe Watatsumi Island wouldn't hate you so much, Yeah. Mondstadt, great. Good for them. Excellent. No problems. But that's kind of Mondstadt's, like, whole thing anyways, except for, the surprise past slavery thing. So, yeah. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah. Yeah, fuck Fontaine. Okay, good night, gamers.